How's it going, fam? Welcome back to Erica's EDC, and today I have a really exciting announcement. We have twins. Look at these, guys. This is something I've been waiting for. This is the final part of the testing that we were anticipating, and we have the blades for probably the most important part of the fixed blade testing that is coming up. Guys, as you can see, we have two nearly identical knives, and this one is in 10V, this one is in 1095. They're both made by the same maker, and we are going to be putting these head to head and finally bringing some science onto the channel, as you guys have been asking for. I'm not really a sciencey channel. I've never been that big into the whole depths of metallurgy, but I think this is going to be really fun. So let me pull up the specs here just so that you can see that they're basically identical. Okay, so we have one splinter, which is this one, at 10V. It's 10V blade steel. We've got 65 HRC on this one, 5 thou BTE, 18 DPS, 30 seconds blade stock thickness with a best score of 81. And then on our 1095 one here, we have 62 HRC, and that's because that's about as high as you can bring that up. Each steel kind of has a different max capacity for HRC. So we brought it up about as high as we could at 62 HRC, 5 thou BTE, just like this one, 18 degrees per side, just like this one, same blade stock at 330 seconds, and 94 for a best score. So these blades are about as identical as you can get, doing everything by hand. And Kyle from the Scrawny Lumberjack made these in his little shop, trying to basically replicate this one because this was the first one made, doing everything exactly the same other than the hardness, because we couldn't really get 1095 up to 65 HRC, but we got it about as high as we could get it. And I think this is going to be something that's going to be really exciting to test because I've never seen this done before. I've never seen an identical test like this. I've never even really seen custom 1095 done to 62 HRC. So I am crazy excited to bring this into the testing. I've never really seen it done. It was gonna be fun enough doing production 1095 versus custom, because I think this is going to be very interesting in itself. We've got 30 thou BTE on this SE, 55 to 57 HRC, soft, thick, compared to the thinnest 1095 you're probably ever gonna get. 5 thou BTE, 62 HRC 1095. This alone would have been really interesting. But bringing in two identical knives, one in super steel, one in a basic, carbon steel, same everything, done by the same person, that's going to be interesting, guys. I am so excited to do that for you guys. Now, I do have some info from Kyle, as we have been in contact throughout the making of these two blades. He said that basically grinding 1095 felt like grinding Play-Doh. He said that basically the grinding, the cutting, the everything of this knife took half the time of a normal knife that he does, and he typically works with 4V, 10V, Magna Cut, stuff like that. And he said that working with it felt like Play-Doh. He also said that this steel in this knife, just the steel, was probably a total of, I think he said $3.82. The micarta this is $20 worth of micarta on here, because it's some type of really beautiful rag micarta. But he said that literally the steel equates to freaking not even $4, that the handle material cost more. So this is crucial information, right? Because we are, paying sometimes $100, $120, $150 for knives done in 1095 that are thicker, softer, with lesser materials, lesser heat treat, not custom quality, botched, chippy, too soft, and we're paying a lot of money for them sometimes. And I'm not saying that like that's the case with this knife. I'm just using this as an example, right? We see 1095 done by like outdoors and bushcraft companies for over $100 all the time. You can find them, including the sheath and everything, over $100. And I was very specifically told this is a whopping, not even $4 worth of steel, grinds like Play-Doh, like almost too easy to work with. So that's some very interesting information that I wanted to share with you guys, because the whole point of having Kyle do both knives was that there wouldn't be any bias, there wouldn't be anything, right? Because he made both of them with his own hands. You can't really fake how the experience goes. They're the same knife. He did everything. So it's like the feedback from the maker alone is very interesting to me. And it's not like he wants the 1095 one to fail. Nobody wants anything to fail, but even though he made it, he's still expecting it to not do as well as this one, because 1095, from his experience, is not really something that's up to par with new steels anymore. So this is going to be just a game changer for what I've been talking about. Kyle from the Scrawny Lumberjack, Levi at Northern Knife Works, Steve Kalari from Kalari Custom Knives, these custom makers that have been saying, there are just steels out there that are better for the user, and that these are slowly kind of becoming outdated. Like, this is going to be a very interesting, crucial test for that theory that me and other people have been talking about and getting some criticism for. So that's going to be really fun to do. And then we'll also just do a quick EDC update on the Mink, because I've been using this, and we'll do a pocket dump as well, and then wrap this up. But the Mink is doing incredibly well. These are dropping in a couple of weeks. Crew wear, 64 HRC, 12 thou BTE, made by Levi over at Northern Knife Works. This is our collab design. Been using it. It's doing amazingly well. This is a very slicey knife. It is beautiful. I will start recording some actual testing with it. I just needed to get those on camera today, but this is doing so well so far. And yeah, let me lower you guys down real quick to do the pocket dump here, and then I'll skedaddle, because y'all know it's Frontera Monday. It's Margarita Monday. I won't actually be drinking any tonight, but we go out for Mexican every Monday night with co-workers just to catch up. Okay, so we'll do left front pocket, because there's not really anything in that ever. Pocket crucifix and chapstick. And then we've got the Issuing Stitches Hank in the back left pocket. That never really changes. I'll show you guys the Levi's too after, but I just want to do the actual pocket dump part first. All right, so front right pocket, we've got the Fail-Safe Goods Smash and Grab minimalist wallet that is really getting the teeners. I do have a new product from Ryan that I will show you guys probably tomorrow that I'll be testing, but this is really breaking in nicely. As you can see, it's really flattened out compared to how it arrived. Beautiful. We've got, what else do we have? Copper flashlight from CountyCom. Just a little AAA flashlight. And the Knife Guy Mods Bantam, modified by Josh Francis over at Knife Guy Mods. As you can see, this one gets a lot of use too. Half stop put in on this. My coworkers were actually using this today to fix things at work. Half stop on both. Orange G10 liners. Red linen micarta covers. Beautiful silver pins. been carrying this almost every day for, I don't even know how many months. Just a beautiful little mod, really useful tool, and nothing on the belt. Show you guys the jeans, because we've been doing that every day. This is day 10 of pocket dumps. Day 10. I was supposed to do them in a row, but that didn't happen. Levi's, what are these? 511s? 511s today, guys. A light wash on these. Super comfy as always. Definitely a little more of a slim fit compared to the 501s, the 505s, the 514s. So those are the jeans. But that's what I've got for you guys today. I was just so excited to show you guys those blades that we're going to be testing, because we'll have some more kind of trickling in for the rest of the year. I know of, I think, like 5 that will kind of come in over the next few months, a couple at the end of the year, but basically the lineup is here. There's one more coming in tomorrow. I know it's coming in tomorrow, and then I will film the second half of the knives that are being put into the testing. But I was just so excited to show that this duo was complete now, because this is probably going to be the most important, part of the whole testing. I think this is going to prove a lot to us. This is something that I've just never seen done. I've never seen 2 identical knives, one in super steel, one in a simple steel, made by the same maker, same specs, everything, head to head. I've just never seen that before. The only difference is this one has jimping because he forgot to do it on this one. Silly Kyle. I told him to. I think this actually looks really nice without jimping though. Just nice and clean. This one's a little more of a dark theme. Look at this one. This one even is telling you before we even use it. It's telling you, like, I lurk in the darkness of the ABS. I am the Play-Doh Society, and you will love me even though I am minuscule. Mwahaha. No, we're getting silly. We're just getting silly at this point. Erica, stop. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that you enjoyed the testing. Just one more time, the specs. Sorry that the handwriting is so shitty. I was writing on a plastic table with a pen that was running out of ink. Typical Erica move. But guys, that's all I have for you today. I love you guys so much. Go use your shit. Learn how to sharpen your knives. Save up $350 hairs for this Mink that will be dropping 3rd week of May. Rich light scales. I did post a picture of the production ones. It's on my feed. If you want to look at them, they're freaking gorgeous. Okay? I will see you guys on the next video. I love you so much. Take care. Tell your mom to meet up with me for margaritas at the Mexican restaurant.